Flex. This feels so satisfying. It is so satisfying. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 2, Episode 22. Demon Lord's Banquet, Walpurgis. Finally getting into the Walpurgis, which, like, they started yesterday, I was yesterday, but I just watched it last episode. And we're gonna continue into this one. So I'm like, yeah, super excited. And Rimuru is pissed off because the freak hit my girl and you don't hit his friend, okay? So before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Okay, so he's the Lord of Darkness. Earthquake, Bloody Lord, Fallen, Sleeping Ruler, really? Okay, Platinum Saber. I think they mentioned that. So they don't refer to him as the Lord of Dark. No, not Dark. Karma thingy. Calm down. カリオンが俺をそそのかし、魔王を名乗るように仕向けた。カリオンの軍勢がテンペストに滞在しています。それが証拠です。さらに、カリオンはファルムス王国を焚きつけ、ジュラの大森林へと進行させ、それを迎え撃つべく、このような勝手な振る舞いは魔王間の協定違反であります。ミューランはそこのリムルという知れ者によって殺されました。復讐を決意したのですよ。なんという名演技。ミューランが最後の力で私に知らせてくれたのです。獣王国ユーラザニアを滅ぼし、カリオンは死亡しました。さすがに私は証拠もないのにそのような行為は許されないと。リムルなる希少な魔人は魔王を戦勝する愚か者。粛清するのがよろしいかと思います。以上です。Okay. クレイマンだっけ？お前、嘘つきだな。何？カリオンさんが俺をたぶらかしたってのもデタラメだし。そんな言い訳を誰が信じるというのだ。私は手下を殺されているのだぞ。ミューランは生きてるよ。ミューランの死体に細工し、悪霊でも取り付かせたか？まあ、何を言っても信じないとは思っていたさ。なので、これを見ろ。バカな。あの方か。どうやらクレイマンの背後に誰かいるらしい。カルとヒナタを戦わせるように暗躍していた何者かはクレイマンも操っていたということだ。So that's clear Yuki, right? こんなものはデタラメだ。魔法で作った偽の映像をハッタリに使うなど。ハッタリじゃねえよバカ。お前の軍は潰したぞ。次はお前の番なんだよ。このスライムはハッタリを得意としているのです。ベルドラの封印を No one believes you。滅ぼしておきながら、それを自分の力として誇示しているだけの小物ですよ。クレイマンよ。貴様はさっき
カリオンとそこのリムルが共謀してファルムス王国を焚きつけたと言っておっただろう。なぜそんな回りくどい真似をする必要があるのだ。
それはですね、この物も知らぬ下等なスライムは
Who knows nothing about anything?
魔王の種を得たのでしょう。そして自分勝手にも人間たちと戦争まで引き起こし、封印されていたベルドラを利用して大虐殺を行った。そうです。粛清せねばならぬと考えますが、いかに
No.
お前のはな、だったらいいなっていう願望なんだよ。そんなんじゃ誰も納得しないって言ってるだろ。なめるなよ。認めろよ。お前の指示でカリブリスを復活させたってことはフォビオって魔人が証言してくれるぜ。はったりと思うならそれでもいいさ。そう思ったまま死ね。皆さん、こんな奴の暴挙を許してもいいのですか？これは我々魔王に対する侮辱ですよ。暴挙というならだ。お前演説しながら俺の精神を支配しようとしていたよな。
Control my
俺
mind?
にはそんな攻撃は無駄だ。
You was trying to control Rimuru?
しかしギーよ、こいつは魔王を侮辱。黙れよ。俺が気に食わないって言うなら、これは俺とお前の問題だろ。
That's the work with purpose in the beginning.
俺は俺が楽しく過ごせる国を作りたいだけでね。それには人間の協力が必要不可欠だし、人も魔王も聖教会も全て等しく俺の敵だ。お前のようにな。
Clayman.
お前も魔王なら自分自身の力でもってそこの魔人を倒してみせよ。そして魔王を名乗るつもりはあるの？
Yes, he does.
俺たちの前でクレイマンに勝てたなら魔王を名乗ることを許そう。クレイマンに勝つだけで全て型がつく。
But he's gonna use Milim.
作詞作に溺れるとはこのことでしょう。出番ですよ、ミリム。お前さ、結局は他人だよりか。だらんな。もちろん私も戦うさ。ゲーよ、文句はあるまいな。
構わない。ミリムが自分の意志で君を手伝うというの。
Of her own volition. Okay.
ミリムはやばい。いや、絶対に助けてやるよ。力ずくでも洗脳を解くとしよう。ほざくなよ。貴様は絶望して死ぬんだ。俺の部下くらいがちょうどいい。なんだと？
Flex! This feels so satisfying. It is so satisfying. It is so satisfying. It's even more satisfying than.
超速再生か。腐っても魔王。
Okay, so Ranga, that's your opponent. Oh, okay.
そういや、そんなこと言ってたな。
Another finger?
クレイマンと黒いローブのやつ。3頭の魔獣にミリム。ベレッタ。
Can he summon Beretta? Is that allowed? I mean, I know he made her or whatnot, but
魔王ギーによる結界です。結界内部、外部からの一切の干渉が不可と推定。
やっべえ。殺せ。思考加速で時間を引き延ばしてラファエルさんの性能をフル活用して反撃なんて考えてる暇はなさそうだ。俺にできるのはミリムの洗脳を解くことに集中するのみ。ファイルさんがミリムの解析鑑定を終えるまで時間を稼いでくれよ。
我も戦 戦いたく存じます。
ちょっとギー、私はリムルにつくから、うちのベレッタも
Is he gonna allow it?
ダメだ。
Mm.
俺によ、あれはあのスライムとクレイマンの喧嘩だろ。お前が混ざる理由がね。
なんで私はダメなのさ。
うるせえな。ミリムにはミリムなりの思惑があるだろうからさ。
それじゃあ私は何も考えてない。
違うのかよ。優勢を誓っているんだ。もう一人の方はお前を守ることに全力を注いでいるようだが、そいつは違うな。
確かに我は主を天秤にかけております。リムル様の願いは
Yep.
我がラミリス様を守護すること、そして我もまたラミリス様に仕えることを良しとしています。リムル様を救いたいと願っておりますれば。
ほう、俺に対し臆面もなく物申すか。ラミリス、こいつの言葉に間違いはないか？
もちろんだよ。手に入れたんじゃないよ。仲間になったんだよ。ベレッタもトレイニーちゃんも。
Oh.
まあいいけどよ。
感謝します、原初の赤。
Oh.
この呼び名はやめろ。貴様にもギーと呼ぶことを許。
ギー、我は今後は全力でラミリス様へのみ忠誠を誓いましょ
So he's Rouge?
う。リムル様には我よりも強き者がお仕えしておりますゆえ。それに
一つ聞く。お前の系統は？
我は末端グレーターデーモンでした。
数の少ない系統か。そうかよ。道理で俺を恐れないわけだ。あの系統は自分勝手で興味本位だからな。
リムル様にお仕えする以上、今を逃せば活躍の場などなくなりますので。
なるほどな。
それでは失礼。
お前も動くのか。原初の黒。
Yep. He figured it
ワー
out.
ルが使えるとなると、
Uh-huh.
ミムルという名だったか。覚えておくとしよ
ラファエルさんがいなかったらとっくに死んでるわこれ。
So is Beretta gonna be helping her?
確かに強いが言うほど美しいか。怒ってる。
リム
Oh.
ル様、我の力もお役立てくださいませ。
待ってたよベレッタ。シオンに手を貸してやってくれ。あとはミリムを解放してやれば完全勝
Oh
利。
no, the episode is about to be over, right? The episode is about to be over.
解析鑑定の結果は呪法該当なし。
What?
呪法が確認できませんでした。つまりこれは
おいおい役立たずってレベルじゃね
Boy, shut up. Let her speak.
え。なんでお前が怒ってんだよ。怒りたいのはこっちだよ。
I feel like she was about to say something that would have helped him.
パンベルゼビュートによるエネルギー吸収攻撃を提案します。
それだ。
What? Oh my god, I feel like I didn't really read what she said before. ¿Qué pasó? What happened? Veldora? The heck did he come from? What the heck? Where did he come from? He didn't summon him, right? I know he said that if he was in trouble, that he would summon him, but he didn't actually say it, right? Or is it like it's sort of like sort of like a defense mechanism? Like it's gonna be like an automatic thing? Like if I'm gonna die, then Veldora's gonna be there? Is that how it works? Veldora! Oh yeah, let me go back and see what she said before he used Beelzebub. Okay, he said, I don't suppose she'd return to normal if I just slugged her. So what are they using Beelzebub to sort of like soften her power a little bit? and if they're siphoning her power, then the spell is gonna be broken or something. I don't get it. But going back to because I just read it, going back to when they were trying to analyze, when Rafael was trying to analyze and figure out the spell that Clayman used on her and whatnot, and then she said that she couldn't find it, right? And Rimuru was like, "Don't tell me you can't like figure out Clayman's magic too." And then she was about to say something about, okay, I couldn't figure out the spell. I couldn't figure out that there was a spell. That means, or this means. And she was about to say something, and that's when Rimuru cut her off, and she got angry, and then she left. And I feel like she was about to say that it must be like a physical thing or something or other like that. Like a spell is not something physical, Like I can figure out if someone is spelling or whatever. She can figure that out. That means it must be something that's physical on her or something or other like that. I don't know. But I feel like what she was about to say to him would have made him realize or give him a hint as to what's controlling her. But he didn't let her do that. Rimuru. Like Rafael is a more evolved version of the Great Sage. She has more personality, so if you piss her off, she's not gonna tell you anything, and you just pissed her off, and she didn't tell you. But she still suggested the Beelzebub thing because she doesn't want anything to happen to Rimuru or whatnot. And he used Beelzebub, I think, once, and then he used it twice, and then he was like, "Okay, you feel like it's working." She left herself open, and he was about to do something, and then Rafael's like, "Oh, it's a trap," and that's when the punch was gonna come in, and then Veldora just showed up out of nowhere. And I'm like, Veldora, okay. Well, Portuguese started with Clayman spinning out this story that no one was believing. Rimuru came in with proof that he, summoned Charybdis and all of those things, like what Tyr and Footman said, and hearing what they said when they mentioned a he's like, oh, so this must be the one that's actually behind Clayman doing this thing, and the one that's pitting Hinata against me. And we know that I believe they figure it out that the one that's getting Hinata against him is Yuki. So that must mean that Yuki is the one that's behind everything, right? Or is there another third party that I don't know about? My mind is on Yuki. So he's doing all of these things. No one there is believing what he's saying, what he's selling. No one is buying what he's selling. And it's just like it came to a point where you guys fight. And of course it's like I'm not gonna sully my hands and whatnot, and he just sent in Milim, and I'm like, of course he's sending in Milim. And I loved it. I loved it when Rimuru told him that he's not strong enough for him, so he was gonna let his subordinate take care of him. That's like you thinking, oh, I'm this great demon lord and whatnot, and then you have Rimuru there telling you that his subordinate is even stronger than you, that can take you on and everything, and you just see her just fly at him and just punching, beating him up, giving him like all kinds of injuries. And I'm like, this is even better. Like in the moment, I was like, this is even better than seeing Milim beat him up or seeing Rimuru beat him up, because it's like, okay, if he was Milim or Rimuru, it'll be like, clearly they are stronger than me, and then but then it's someone that's even on sort of like on the lower scale than those two, and he's beating you up. That's even more humiliating, so I that's why in that moment, like, I loved it. But I feel like either her or him, like one of them, is gonna give him his medicine, because I would so want to see that happen. Like, I freaking cannot wait for that to happen, And when they were about to start the fight, after she beat him up, he regenerated, healed himself, either way. And then Guy created this giant space. Well, first of all, excuse me, Clayman summoned I think the other one was the index finger, right? Which finger was this one? The thumb? I don't know. He summoned one of the fingers. The little flurry creature thing expanded and became a thing that just summoned two other things. And then I believe he has, okay, you have Clayman, the finger, the animal, whatever, that summoned two other things. Was that it, or did he summon somebody else? No, that's 5. And then you have Rimuru, Ranga summoned 2 other wolves, and then you had Shion. So clearly there must be 6 people fighting on Clayman's side. And Rimuru was about to ask Beretta to join in with him so that they can have, a 6-on-6, I guess. And that's when Guy enacted this thing and separated them from everybody else, and they're fighting. Rimuru is concentrating on Milim. He's like, I need to figure out a way to dispel her. And he's counting on Shion and the others to sort of like buy him time so that Rafael can appraise Milim. But then again, they're also having a hard time because they're not on equal ground, they're outnumbered. So he's worried about them while also trying to evade Milim, And then that's when Beretta on the outside is asking Ramirez if she could go and help them on battle. And Ramirez is like, okay. And then she goes to Guy and was about to tell Guy to let Beretta go and help. And he's like, no, I'm not going to let her, that this is a fight between Clayman and Rimuru, and that the attendants are not allowed to fight or something or other like that. But then she was like, but Milim is also there, and I don't know, but Guy, there are so many characters. Guy was telling, like, he's looking at Trini, and then he's looking at Beretta, and he's like, okay, Trini is clearly focused on just protecting you, but he's looking at Beretta and he's like, okay, who is she really loyal to? Is she loyal to you or is she loyal to Rimuru? And then that's when Beretta is like, Rimuru is her master. Like, he created her, but he also gave her the order to look after Ramirez. And having also spent time with Ramirez, she likes her, So it's like, yeah, I'm loyal to Rimuru, but I'm also loyal to her, It's like, I don't know. If I'm loyal to Rimuru, he's my master, and he told me to give me, your role is to protect Ramirez. Then it's like, Ramirez is like your main goal, I guess. But then she's like, she told Guy that there was a demon that was basically stronger than her, that's under that's working for Rimuru, I guess. And that she feels like this is going to be the only opportunity that she has to help Rimuru in anything. And then Guy is like, okay, like, what's your lineage? And I think she said she's a greater demon. She was a greater demon, but that there's not really I guess basically she doesn't really have a lot of relatives or something or other like that. And I think seeing her sort of like defiance, her sort of like amusement, I think he could sort of like relate her to Noir, And that's when like she reveals somewhere during that conversation that he was Rouge. And I'm like, whoa. So was I wrong when I said that green girl in the previous episode, whatever his name, Misery? That I don't remember the colors. I guess that's the thing. I don't remember. I feel like there was 3 primordial demons. Clear, Rouge, and Noir. I don't remember the 3rd one. So I don't know. I might be wrong. I guess we'll see sooner or later. I'm gonna meet the 3rd one, right? So after that whole explanation, then they're like, Ramirez, he asked Ramirez, okay, is what she's saying, is it the truth? And she's like, yeah. And it's like, we are friends, and we're also friends with Rimuru, so we want to help him and stuff. So he gave her permission. He created this hole, and then she got in there, and then she went to Rimuru, and Rimuru was like, okay, go help Shion. And then that's where that whole after that is that whole appraisal thing, and then Veldora shows up. I want to go into the next episode. This show's making me well, thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/filmmedia. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment, so just click on it and check it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye. DTI Grass Season 2 Opening 2 lyrics, I think. Okay. I don't need all the like flames. Okay. Let's check it out. I don't want the whole thing. I'm just gonna... So I'm guessing the artist is Linda Ren. Yeah, I know it's not an easy road. Even if it rains, don't be swayed. Get up and now, strong girl. I'm healing myself. Stand up and now, shouting. Let me shout like flames. Okay, let me shout like flames. That's probably like the first, yeah. Let me shout like flames. Okay, I always wonder like what she says at the end there. Let me shout like flames. Okay, now I get it.